DeVos reverses course on Special Olympics cuts after Trump orders funding. Education Secretary Betsy DeVos spent 3 days defending her plan to eliminate Special Olympics funding from next year's budget. But that didn't stop her from quickly reversing herself shortly after her boss, President Donald Trump, publicly undermined her position on Thursday, telling reporters that he had overridden the proposed cut, though this is the 3rd year in a row that DeVos had included it in her annual funding request to Congress. He continued, if Trump has been known to contradict his top aides and officials when he disagrees with their positions or their messaging. After Trump spoke, DeVos immediately released a statement saying, The Special Olympics released a statement later in the day to express gratitude to Trump for the change. The White House makes budget recommendations to Congress every year, but has no power to actually implement cuts. This particular DeVos has proposed the elimination twice before and lawmakers have rejected it, appropriating $17.6 million for the Special Olympics last year as part of an overall funding increase for the department. This year, Democrats control the House, and the proposal drew in among the critics was Maria Shriver, whose brother Timothy chairs the Special Olympics. The Education Secretary twice this week on the Hill, arguing that the Special Olympics is a private organization that receives donations and does not need federal backing. Earlier on Thursday, DeVos told senators that she was not personally involved in the decision to propose eliminating funding for the Special Olympics. Illinois Democratic Senior Dick Durbin raised but DeVos continued to defend the cut included in her department's budget, which maintains the same level of funding for core special education programs, including grants to states under the department's Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. DeVos said that, while the Special Olympics is an awesome organization and one that she has donated some of her salary to, it is also important to keep federal spending in check. She proposed Trump publicly challenged his cabinet heads last year to make 5% budget cuts. Congress has rejected previous requests to reduce the Education Department's budget, even when Republicans controlled both chambers.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot bar. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up.